Hola muchachos, ¿qué tal? Buenos días. Hoy es martes, el 17 de noviembre. Your warm-up question for today, taking a look at exercise 1 of the homework that you guys did. ¿Y tú qué dices? Exercises, or numbers 1, 2, and 3. You are to identify 5 cognates that you identified in exercise 1. So taking a look at page 53, página 53. ¿Y tú qué dices? Números 1, 2, y 3. Find 5 cognates in the video historia and write what you think they mean in English. Here's the video historia. Begins on page 52. It's the video that we watched, and what you have there is the script for the video historia that we watched. So take a look at that script and see if you can identify 5 words that look like, sound like, and have the same meaning, or believe you believe they have the same meaning in English as they do in Spanish. Those are cognates, yeah? Find 5 cognates, the ones that you identified for your homework, for the ¿Y tú qué dices number 1 there. That's your warm-up question for today. Thereafter, guys, we're going to review the rest of the homework. Again on page 53, then we'll go over some practice exercises, vocabulario en uso, ejercicios 5 y 6. Taking a look at the vocabulary that we started last week and beginning to put it in use, right? Vocabulario en uso. So for these 2 exercises, you're identifying which adjective best describes the picture. And again, you should have, if you look at the agenda from Thursday, or let's see, I last saw you guys on Friday, forgive me. So if you look at the agenda from Friday, you'll see there that I have posted your vocabulary organizer. If you click on that, you download that, you can use that to guide you through the key vocabulary for this chapter. So download it, type to fill it out, or print it out and handwrite it and put it in your notes, however you want to go about it. But this is a great guide through the vocabulary and some of the key grammar expressions as well. And again, that's in the agenda from the 13th, last Friday. But back to the agenda for today, we'll do those 2 practice exercises, 6 and 5. 6, you're using the word bank here on the right-hand side to match what you think best fits each description. For example, le gusta mucho practicar deportes. Mi amigo José le gusta mucho practicar deportes. Él es deportista. ¿Cierto? Deportista, someone who's athletic or sporty. Pues le gusta mucho practicar deportes. They like to practice sports a lot. A veces no es serio. Sometimes he's not serious. So the opposite of serious would be gracioso, funny or humorous, right? So pick the adjective that you think best fits each description, and then the last thing we're going to do is go over the grammar of adjectives, and then a quick guided practice on page 55, página 55. And just going over what we've already discussed thus far this semester, how adjectives need to agree with the noun that they modify in terms of gender. And this talks about the different endings of adjectives for both masculine and feminine adjectives. So all the keynotes are highlighted there for you. You can take a look at that on page 55. And the last thing that we'll do is create a Venn diagram, and using the vocabulary in this word bank, you'll determine which adjectives can we use to describe Roberto, being a boy, which adjectives can we use to describe Yolanda, being a girl, and then which adjectives are gender neutral, meaning that they could be used to describe both Roberto and Yolanda. And that is our agenda for martes, el 17 de noviembre.